Hello everyone and welcome, Dawn here, and guess what? It's hop time again and it's my pleasure to participate in the Whimsy Stamps Summer Hop and Giveaway. Throughout the hop, which each team member is sharing a project featuring the Whimsy Stamps truck die set, please remember this is a hashtag driven hop and you must click on the hashtag in the title to find all the participating channels. So be sure to leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel for a chance to win a $100 gift card. I'll go over more of the details in the hop a little later on. But for now, let me show you the Whimsy Stamps truck and die set. I did go ahead and cut out all the pieces so you can see what they look like and to get ready to make my card. You get the frame of the truck. These go over the tire. These are the tire wells. You get all the little pieces for the bumpers, the door handle, you get the mirror, you get the window and the window frame, and you get the tires. So you get a lot of pieces to this set. So let's get started. I'm going to use the It's Cloudy stencil to make my background. I'm using the Distress Oxide ink tumbled glass. It's my favorite color to use for a sky background. I put one side of this stencil on the paper and I use my blending brush to put a light coating on the paper. I do brush some of it off on the scrap paper so I don't get any harsh dark spots where I don't want them. I turn my stencil to another side and I just keep repeating the process. Now I'm only using two sides of the stencil. I just keep switching the stencil back and forth until I get 3/4 of the way down the paper. Now I wanted the bottom of my card to look like it has sand, so I did go ahead and ink blend the bottom, and I didn't like how it looked because I'm going to be using palm trees and I need them to be able to hide behind something. So instead I cut a piece of white paper to kind of make a hill. Now you can use an edger die if you want to, but since this was a pretty straightforward cut, I just went ahead and did it with my scissors. I just laid the white paper over my ink blended background so I could kind of measure how high I wanted my hill to be, and then I cut a curved edge. I laid it over my background to make sure it covered all the brown area, and then I just curved the edges a little bit more. Now I'm going to ink blend the white paper with the Distress Oxide frayed burlap, and I'm going to cover the entire paper. Make sure to rub some off on the scrap paper again so you don't get a lot of the dark harsh spots. Now you can make the sand as light or as dark as you want it. I wanted mine a little on the dark side, so I put down a lot of ink on the paper. Next, I take all of my truck parts and I'm going to distress them as well with some Distress Oxide black soot. Now, I'm not taking great care at all to put this down. I'm just randomly putting it all around the edges of the truck. Then I'm going to put it on all the accessory pieces as well. For all the little pieces, I'm just kind of dabbing it on there. I kind of want it to look like a little splotchy and weathered. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just thought it added to the look of the truck so it didn't look so plain. Once I'm done distressing the truck, I start to assemble it. While I do this, let me tell you a little bit more about the hop. Make sure to hop along to each stop in the hop for a chance to win a $100 gift card to the Whimsy Stamps shops, sponsored by Whimsy Stamps. One winner will be chosen at random via a YouTube random comment picker. So be sure to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. We will announce the winner on each participating channel. You have until Monday, June 26th at 11:59 p.m. to leave a comment. The winner will be announced on Wednesday, June 28th on all the participating channels. Okay, so let's get back to the card. I finished putting the accessory pieces on the car, and I'm not going to put the wheels on until I assemble the rest of the card because the wheels have to be attached to the sand. So now I'm just going to set this aside for later. I'm going to use the palm trees from the Build an Island die set. I cut them twice from some white cardstock because they're a little on the fragile side and I want to be able to Copic color them. I also cut them off of the island because I only wanted the palm trees, and then I cut the palm trees so they're they're like separated, and you won't even be able to tell that they were once attached. I just cut points at the end of the leaves to match the rest of the leaves. And then I stack them on top of each other to give them added strength. I went ahead and colored them off screen to save some time since I didn't do anything special with my coloring. I'm going to use the Whimsy Stamps Doggie Did It stamp set. I'm using this dog, and then I'm going to use the sentiment, take some much needed R&R. I went ahead and stamped the dog and cut him out with my brother's Scan and Cut, and then colored him off screen as well. Now I'm going to assemble my card. I adhere the hill to the background, and I leave a little bit of space at the top with no glue so that I can slide the palm trees behind it, and I just lay it over the brown sand. I put glue at the bottom of the palm tree. You can put it on the front of the stem or the back, it doesn't matter. And I slide it behind the hill, and I put the other palm tree on the other side. I put a little bit of glue behind the tops of the trees just to hold them in place. I cut the bottom part of the dog off so it fits behind the truck, and I put foam tape on the back of the truck, and then I'm just going to place the truck over the dog so that it looks like the dog is sitting in the back of the truck, which I thought was kind of cute. And I'm going to finish assembling the rest of the truck with the wheels and the rims. And then I think these are called wheel wells or fenders, and I'm just going to place them over the wheels. I decided I wanted a sun in the sky, so I cut out the sun from the Build an Island die set, and I ink blended it, and I'm just going to lift up the palm tree a little bit and slide it right behind it. I then stamped the sentiment from the Doggie Did It stamp set onto the sand underneath the truck. I made sure to stamp it a few times so it was dark enough. And to finish off the scenery, I used the seagull dies from the Build an Island die set, and I adhered 3 of them in the sky. Then I attached the card front to an A2 size card base. And that's going to complete my card for today. I hope you enjoyed this summer hop. And don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel for a chance to win the $100 gift certificate. And don't forget, this is a hashtag driven hop, and you need to click on the hashtag in the title to hop on over to the next stop. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a wonderful day.